Time for the most boring act. It's time for one of the most boring acts in all of Genshin, people.
Yep, there's the room, and it's empty.
You know what time it is? Act 3 of Fontaine on the Genshin Impact No Wishing account, where you can't wish until we clear the AR 58 Ascension Domain quest.
Paimon didn't expect that style at all. Even though it's a detective novel, it's also like a social documentary. Oh, it's actually pretty good.
Damn.
No?
Excuse me, but do you know if the
Huh?
a blonde traveler and a chat?
Hey, what do you mean by
It's an honor to meet you both. I was.
Nicolette? She wants to see us again.
I am not privy to the. Now that I've
Thanks! We haven't left the room for a few...
Yeah. I have this really stupid image of Ajaw. It looks like he's audibly yelling, "Get!" I mean, hey, do anything to make Kanish look cringe. Including loudly yelling, "Yet!" Hello, Monsieur Nouvelette.
Nicolette! We're here! Did you want to see us about something?
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But
Given that we've already...
I do indeed have some... The situation... If I'm understanding you correct, I heard that she was originally from... I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright.
Yeah, she literally tried to
I'm sure
assassinate
you're aware that
you.
her purpose is most likely related to Child's recent predicament. We convicted one of the Snezhnayan harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report on the matter. This does indeed provide an opportunity for Snezhnaya to put pressure on us. I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation and have a preliminary...
No, we shouldn't. I think we should agree to the meeting.
Oh?
Well,
She literally tried to assassinate you, girl.
That an explanation. It's like a fight between two friends. If they don't agree to see each other and talk in person, isn't it possible that the friends
Run away, but we're
entirely?
running in
Though
my
diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly, it is only superficially so. You wouldn't go so far as to say that our nations are friends, as you did in your example.
It was just an analogy. An analogy, okay?
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person,
I
we don't have
literally could care
sufficient
less for this
information
act,
prepared.
so I'm just
It is
going to
quite
tell you about
possible
my
the
Battle
result
Cats
wouldn't be
count.
restored relations, but a complete
Pretty
falling out.
cracked, you know?
I don't
Like
think
all
we
the
should
best
overthink
units,
those
Dark
possibilities
Castly,
yet.
Normal
Even if the
Castly,
logic of the
Funoa,
divine is not immediately apparent, its wisdom will only
other
be
cool
revealed
stuff like
with
that.
time. Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problem...
Currently
I must clarify
playing
that
Lil
interacting and
Cat's
communicating
Trial.
with people outside of court is not my cup of tea. It seems you think too much
The
of
one
me.
where you get it to
But
level.
more importantly,
The one that
when
increases
did
the
I
Lil
agree
Cat
to
level
join a
caps.
meeting with you?
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have...
Lady
Farina, the attention
could there be
whore.
something else regarding this matter that is being kept from me?
No, not at all. Look.
We know.
Hydro Archon of Fontaine, Focalor.
No, you aren't.
God of justice, who is loved and adored by many.
Loved and adored by many, you
I hope
say?
that justice will be served in this matter. Don't overthink it.
Though it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference, I prefer to see our meeting today as an ordinary tea party.
But it
I
isn't.
assume you see it the same way, Miss Farina? Lady Farina?
Oh, yes, that's right. Just like you said, a tea party. I should thank you for providing the pastries. They look delectable. To make this tea party even more lively, I've invited someone else to join us today.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Eudex to me.
Hello. The pleasure is
Mother.
also mine.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of by you. Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused by you. Please don't misunderstand. The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood, perhaps due to the reputation of the Fatui. There's no getting around that. All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The people are well off and the children lead happy, fulfilled lives. That is something truly worth cherishing, and no one wishes to disrupt such peace.
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of child, correct?
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Eudex Neuvillette doesn't wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantries, and hopes that we can get straight to the point of our talk. Yes, as you surmised, understanding child's situation is indeed one of the goals of this trip. As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya, as well as Fatui harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to resolve the issue. So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a response.
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see the case as settled.
An outright. Okay, you don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the fortress of Meropide to see Child and confirm his
Don't
condition.
kill him.
It's not like you could.
The fortress of Meropide has always been completely. However, if you absolutely.
The knave showed up already? We didn't even know that Lenny was from the House of the Heart.
Yes, thank you for. I also noticed that Lady Farina.
Could the knave be?
If that were the.
I mean, yeah,
Maybe that's not.
Arlecchino did try to just go fucking assassinate Farina once.
A little weird at times. She's still an Archon.
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the fortress of Meropide, Child recently disappeared under mysterious circumstances. The
Is he
details
out?
are still unclear. Special God, I was only willing to share this information with you because you are friends of Child, and it is my duty to see justice done.
So this is what.
Yes. I would like you to go to the fortress of Meropide and investigate Child's
Yep.
disappearance. This was my proposal during our meeting with the knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, I offered to send someone to find out about Child's situation and report back to her in detail. The knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still agreed to go along with it for the time being. Her words were, "We will talk more."
So that means we bought ourselves some time.
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child. Your eyes may discern relevant details there that others would miss. And secondly, is the consideration of the unique nature of the fortress of Meropide.
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
The meropide.
I would not define it so crudely. The fortress of Meropide is not affiliated with the court system of Fontaine on paper. It has always existed as an autonomous entity. Early in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, sentences against convicted criminals still include exile, just as before. The fortress of Meropide may seem like a prison, but it should in fact be regarded as a gathering place for exiles. All we do is dispatch
literally
guards to
don't
keep
care.
watch and help maintain security, but we have no right to get involved with any other matters. Although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither myself nor the courts have the right to be directly involved with the investigation, no matter how serious the grounds.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That's why you need us to conduct our own investigation as a third party, right?
Correct.
Yep.
I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly investigate inside the fortress during your detention. This will save us a lot of unnecessary trouble. So, are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Yeah,
You two have my
Yeah,
full
yeah.
rendezvous at the fortress.
prepared our...
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and...
Oh, right! Even though we'll be there on trumped-up charges, we'll be in prison for real. On second thought, is it too late to back out?
Please do not worry.
Yep.
Since you are sacrificing both your time and quality of life for the sake of delivering this report, you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted to legal staff, regardless of the outcome.
Now that's more like it. Come on, traveler, let's go eat the best meal we can find. We'll eat so much that we won't need to eat another meal for a whole month. Your treat.
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token of my...
Café Lutische. Lutusche. Café de Lutusche.
Paimon will have that, and that. Oh, and one of those too. No Fanta, thank you.
It just give us the whole menu. Paimon got that big back, big back, big back, big back.
That cake was pretty good. But as soon as Paimon remembered that we were about to go to prison, Paimon's stomach suddenly became completely empty.
The prison method.
Now that Paimon thinks about it, we've always been super careful ever since we arrived in Fontaine, just to avoid breaking any strange laws here. But here we are, about to willingly send ourselves off to the fortress of Meropide. Maybe this is what they call fate. Let's just try our best to investigate everything quickly once we get there. Paimon doesn't want to stay in
Meropide.
prison too long.
Oh, what is that I
Fuck
hear?
you, Charlotte. Kill yourself.
You can't hear a taste. And what are you doing here, Charlotte?
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to eat here, and I was planning to get some great material out of him, but he didn't even show up. Calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now. And as long as you can score some juicy tidbits from the traveler, you might still be able to recover the cost of the meal.
You know we can still hear you, Charlotte.
Never mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention the Fortress of Meropide. You didn't commit a crime, did you? Please tell me all about it.
No way! We would never! We're just going there to...
Paimon, stop leaking.
Oh no, Paimon almost forgot that Neuvillette told us to keep it a
Shut up, Paimon! I'm literally going to tear off your head.
You mean Paimon really did something that sorry? Paimon really messed up.
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, how? Oh, right. There's still a chance.
No.
About that.
Oh, it's nothing different. He was awarded the. On top of that, the Fortress of Meropide has never been under the. Oh, if I could write an exclusive article about him.
Why don't you just get arrested yourself, bitch?
You make it sound easy, but it really depends.
Of course, I wouldn't ask you to do it for free. So this meal is on me.
Alright, you got a deal. We'll do anything.
Paimon!
Settled. The food.
How dare you do anything for a journalist?
Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
Okay.
Oh, Paimon's so full. Well, guess we have nothing to.
Oh no, we're under arrest.
Wait. Paimon just said something really ominous, didn't she?
Not a big fan of the government. One thing, I'm not a big fan of the government. Pretty on pretty. I'm not a big fan of the government. Not a big fan. Not a big fan of the government. I'm not a big fan of the government. Pretty on pretty. I'm not a pretty on fan of the pretty on pretty. Pretty on pretty on pretty on pretty on pretty. Pretty on pretty on pretty. Pretty on 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 pretty. Not a big fan of the government. Pretty on pretty.
Alright, Neverland, we're ready. Is this where the entrance is?
You have come, just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the Fortress of Meropide from Irenaeus. Careful. You may want to step back a bit.
Ooh, so you have to go down from here? Is the prison underwater?
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the depths, the Fortress of Meropide is naturally the perfect place to confine and guard criminals. But do not worry. It is not nearly as frightening inside as you may think. You will see for yourselves once you are down there.
Paimon hopes you're right. Don't know about you, but just thinking about being at the bottom of the sea like that gives Paimon the heebie-jeebies.
Oh, and there's one more thing. I mentioned that I have had personal dealings with the administrator of the fortress, Wriothesley. He's a very shrewd fellow.
Yeah, we heard about him too. He's that Duke, right?
Duke of the Fortress of
He is the
Meropide.
highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison. Even though you are going there to investigate at my behest, it would behoove you to avoid any confrontation with him or any of his subordinates. The Duke rarely ever leaves the Fortress of Meropide, but that does not mean he is not privy to all that is happening inside and outside the fortress. He is quiet, but not unaware, so please bear that in mind.
Okay.
All right. It's about all the time that we have to talk privately. I'm counting on you two.
Don't worry, we won't let you down.
Good.
Until we do.
I'm here. Please follow me, you two. I'll process your...
Into hell we go.
Are we already underwater now? Huh. So this is what it feels like to be a criminal in Fontaine.
Fountain.
You two seem to be taking this pretty well. It's rare to see convicts in such a good mood.
Hello, ma'am?
Oh, it's you, Madeline. Why'd they make you make the trip down here today?
Monsieur Nervalet personally requested I escort these two convicts. I suppose he was concerned others might not be up to the task.
Well, now, aren't you the lucky one? Must be nice to be on good terms with the big shots like the Chief Justice. The only people I get to see every day are the new inmates.
Well, have you tried service with a smile? Who knows, it might help your professional reputation.
Yeah, right. As if. Every criminal comes through here looking miserable. How can I smile with such a toxic work environment? And even if I did smile at them, the
Damn.
convicts would probably just think that I'm some freak getting some kind of twisted enjoyment from their pain.
Oh, she's got a point.
I mean, she does have a point.
Well, I've finished transferring you. You two will register here, and Marette will guide you through the remaining procedures.
Yep, I'll take it from here. You head on back to that bright and sunny world above. Okay, let me see. You are the Traveler and Paimon, correct?
Traveler the.
That would be us.
Let me confirm eating a cake specially prepared for the Archon by a Snezhnayan envoy without the Archon's permission, thereby incapacitating the political center of Fontaine for a brief period. Sentence: 45 days?
Huh? Wait, you mean the cake that Nervalet gave him?
Just looking at the charges. And considering how fond Lady Furion... Now I've seen everything. Please stand in front of...
Oh, all right.
Mugged and shot. I'm purple. How am I doing worse at the stage?
And we're done. Thank you for your cooperation. Next, someone will be along to guide you inside the fortress. Please be sure to cherish this opportunity for rebirth.
Huh? Rebirth? Isn't that a little much?
You two are the new inmates, right? Follow me.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
Save it. Oh.
Yep. Don't care.
So, did Paimon...
Why should I tell you anything? What's in it for me? This is exactly why I can't stand you fish. I wouldn't even be doing this if it weren't for the credit coupons.
Credit coupons?
Alright, seeing as you're not the annoying kind that's getting dragged in here crying and blubbering, I guess I can tell you a few things. But next time, it'll cost you some coupons. Mora means nothing here. Here, we use credit coupons. Coupons can get you almost anything in the Fortress of Meropide. Desires?
Meropide.
Fulfilled. You want power?
So, credit...
It's not as simple as that. No matter how much money or power you had before, it means nothing once you set foot inside the Fortress of Meropide. You have to start over and earn your coupons. Everyone starts from the same place, and you have a chance at a new, less terrible life. I guess that's the real purpose of the coupons. They symbolize true fairness and true justice. And this is also exactly why so many criminals choose not to return to the outside world, even after they've served their sentence.
Oh, so that's what the Fortress of Meropide is like. Huh. Paimon was under the impression that it'd be more
Fortress
like
of
a...
Certainly ain't all
Neverpeed.
sunshine and roses here, but it's also not the worst place to be. You'd better take a good look at the scenery now. It'll be the last chance you get for a while. After being away from the sunlight for so long, even the terrifying depths of the sea start to feel like home. It just stops feeling oppressive, you know? Oh, I'm actually an inmate like you two. Welcoming newcomers is a job I've picked up to earn some extra coupons.
Okay.
Why aren't you answering us again?
I've told you enough for free. Any more info is gonna cost you.
So all you care about is Mora. Wait, no. Coupons?
Almost there. It's down through here. Your turn to give it a try.
Elevator. Help.
So, we're going even deeper now?
I'm literally dying, Lamau. Crying, laughing emoji.
It's like a metaphor for your previous life, isn't it?
Our lives weren't that bad.
Were they really?
So this is the actual entrance to the Fortress of Meropide?
Meropede.
It looks
Lamau.
like there are other new arrivals too. Oh, they sure don't look happy. Maybe we look too relaxed for fresh convicts.
Yep.
Oh, right. We're on someone else's territory now. We need to think if we're discovered, even Neuvillette might not be able to rescue us. Hey, don't scare Paimon.
Look, I don't really know you, and I have no idea what kind of crime you committed, but
No.
you wouldn't have happened to anger. Now's not the time to worry about that. Anyway, it's over there, so you just go on over.
What was that all about?
Doing literally everything in my power to
Wait a
not
second.
care about the
Are there
Sarkon
usually
quest.
so many Gardermacks around here? They're already onto us?
No.
Prisoners numbers 7459 and 7560. Welcome. Oh, no need to be anxious. When I heard that you were friends of Monsieur Neuvillette.
Wait, you know about our connection with Neuvillette?
The seafloor, and as you can see,
The Duke! Greetings, Your Grace!
Oh, greetings, my good fellow.
So this is the Duke.
The Traveler and Paimon, correct? Mr. Deacon here was...
Okay.
Outstanding. Well, Deacon, I recall we discussed fate during our last work meeting, I believe that fate will reward all those who take every aspect of their work in life seriously. When you return to your bunk, you'll find the guards have issued some extra credit coupons to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Your Grace. Oh, and you too. I can't believe...
Well, I believe that can...
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take...
Hurry up.
Please, follow me.
He's going to personally give us a cure? Huh. No wonder Charlotte's so interested in him. He's one of those mysterious types.
Shut up, Paimon. I'm going to throw you into the primordial sea and then close the lid. Talk to Risley himself.
There's no need to be so reserved. The label of criminal is nothing but...
Is it really okay for the warden to think like that?
Well, then, maybe you'll be able to carve out it. But, before you go in... Now, we've arrived at a very important place.
Welfare mule? You mean...
That's right. Criminals are essential to fortress operate.
But that's not how it was. Back in the day, it cost you credit coupons for fish like you who just arrived with nothing. Yet it was
Fish.
only after His Grace became the administrator that we got the free meal rule. Now everyone gets a square meal every day, even no-good slackers who've never picked up a wrench in their whole lives. Nobody starves to death here.
In the fortress of Meropide, credit coupons...
The
are the
Meropide.
currency, and everything must... But trade is always conducted by people. So if we want trade here to prosper, we need everyone to work. If nobody could even afford a meal, then the whole fortress would be up in arms. That would only make things more difficult for me. So, rather than saying that we're giving everyone a free meal here, you should say that...
Bro would
everyone's
definitely
hard work
be
has
like,
improved
oh
the
my
living conditions
god,
of the
welfare.
fortress of
Oh
Meropide.
no, it's gonna make
Your
me
Grace's reasoning
lose.
is correct, but what I say
Meanwhile,
is
Donald
also
Trump
true.
is giving
Whatever the
corporations
case, hard
billions
work
of
is
dollars in
rewarded
tax
here.
breaks.
You'd be hard-pressed to find anywhere else as fair and reasonable.
Right! Paimon sees your point. By that logic, this place doesn't seem so bad after all. Oh, wait, no. We shouldn't drop our guard so quickly. But it seems the inmates really respect the Duke because of his attitude, right? We should still try to verify the truth with our own eyes.
Let's continue this way.
Gotta talk to the grizzly bear himself. Acts 3 and 4 are a literal crime against humanity. I'd rather replay Act 2 3 times.
This place is known as the Pancration Ring. Sometimes
Okay.
we have criminals who have more energy than they know what to do with. Their daily work alone isn't enough of an outlet for them. So, instead of leaving them to their own devices, we've provided them with this dedicated venue. This way, nobody will get involved unless they want to be.
Pancration matches? And you can earn extra coupons? Oh, what do you think, traveler? Interested?
But I must warn you that your sentence will be extended if you fail to restrain yourself and end up seriously injuring or killing your opponent.
So, did you set this place up too?
No, actually. I just granted approval for the organizer to use this area to build the ring, and I collect a portion of the proceeds
Okay.
in return. Of course, the fees are also quite useful.
Oh. Do you mind if we ask what they're used for?
Sure. Ensuring personal safety, maintaining the arena, and resolving any conflicts that arise. Why? Are you interested in how to manage a pancration ring?
Oh, no. Paimon was just wondering if that's how you paid for everyone's welfare meals.
A reasonable guess. I see you have a talent for entrepreneurship.
Oh, you hear that? Paimon has a talent! So we can start a business here?
That is something you can discuss between yourselves later. Let's move on for now.
Grizzly bear. He's called Grizzly. Yes, Riz.
What time indeed? Time waits for no.
The Grizzly bear.
Apologies, Your Grace.
Jeez. That guy's so nervous he almost forgot to breathe.
These are the dormitories, which is where inmates sleep. The guards will inform you.
R
that your
slash
brother- in the Fortress of
Chi-Chi
Meropide,
mains.
Criminals usually spend most of their time in either the.
The production zone? What does it produce?
Not necessarily.
Wow.
The fact that the Fortress of Meropide has continued operating completely autonomously is proof enough that most people are willing to work honestly and earn a stable income. As for what we produce, many of the clockwork machines seen all over Fontaine originate from our workshop. Therefore, the Fortress of Meropide is not only a place where criminals serve their sentences, but also a giant machine factory. There's no need for me to get into specifics about the production process now. You'll experience it all firsthand when you report for work tomorrow. Let's move on. The tour continues over this way.
Albedo's creations.
Oh!
Oh, you really scared me there. I didn't expect to see you here, Your Grace.
The
What the hell's
thing you
Lenny
can see is
doing
the work
here?
In front of you. Oh.
It's nothing. Paimon's...
The only reason I would ever want to play physical, like, actually, I can maybe run, like, physical Kaya.
Your Grace? What are you doing in the infirmary at a time like...
Not yet.
I wonder what the
Check for
least
you.
popular
But thank you
subreddit
for your
is.
concern.
Like, least popular main subreddit.
Allow me to introduce you. This is the infirmary.
Hello, new face.
R slash Rosaria mains.
But I actually handle all the nurse-related work all by myself down here.
Since you seem to have some rare downtime with no patients,
Oh.
thank you.
Oh, so the tour part is...
I believe I've already covered the primary aspects of life here in the... I seldom...
What?
Then let's head back to...
You should at least try to be excited.
Go to the coupon cafeteria, acquire V free welfare meal. Just gotta finish this act. I just gotta finish this, then I can finally go to bed. Who actually cares about Act 3 and 4?
What do you think of the food? Does it meet your expectations? Wow, it looks delicious! Oh, isn't that the meal box that only super lucky people manage to draw? Seems like you two are quite
It's the
fortunate.
super duper giga special box.
Oh, yes, what you get to eat depends. Paimon knew it! Excuse me, did I hear you? He seems healthy no matter...
Sounds like he hasn't changed.
Oh, that's good.
No news is... Maybe next time I've got something to discuss with him, I can invite you to accompany us.
But isn't the Fortress of Meropide independent from Fontaine's court system?
Well, we provide all kinds of
I
mechanical
literally
parts for
do
official
not
use.
care. Just
Some essential
end this
goods have to be
already,
obtained
please.
From the overworld, so we naturally have to stay in touch about this and that. Monsieur Neuvillette's character is unimpeachable. No matter the question, you can discuss it openly and freely with him. Talking with him feels quite effortless. In light of that, I am quite willing to go out of my way to show respect and accommodate him. In fact, Right now, I'm treating you two as guests invited by Monsieur Neuvillette. But unfortunately, I can only do so until the end of this meal. After this, you two will just be inmates here. You're very welcome. Well, your new life awaits.
Grab yourself a welfare meal.
See. You can actually use the credit. Just glide on down to the coupon cafeteria. Forgot you're supposed to talk to the robot to get your welfare.
Greetings. What can I do for you?
Let's go gambling! Let's go gambling! Hey, we actually didn't get shit. We got something okay. Perfectly normal steak. Hello, Field.
The Traveler in Paimon, right? Your bunks are right over there. Follow me.
So this is where we'll be sleeping from now on. Oh, Paimon can't believe this! By the way, Traveler, we saw, even though the Duke didn't, we are criminals, and Paimon did eat that cake. Is it yeah, Paimon thinks so too. He, maybe something like, hey, I have my eyes on you. Yeah, you're right. It's not like we can go back to Neuvillette empty-handed and say, and besides, the Duke said that he, so we at least need
Hurry
to
up, I literally don't care.
Yeah, that's what Paimon would. Fortunately, Base, we worked so hard to help clear Linny and Lynette's names, and yet we turn around. Oh, right! Linny and Lynette are from the House of the Hearth. They work for the Knave, so they could be here to investigate too. Huh? Oh, it looks like a magician's. It was nice to bump into you again. What in the world? It's written like he's greeting a buddy on the street. Paimon thought he'd write something important. If you say so, we can ask him what's
Looking at
going
Reddit
on.
because I literally could
Let's
care
go
less.
now.
R/just unsubbed.
Hey, you're finally awake! Well, it's Paimon's first day as a prisoner. Last night, Paimon dreamed about getting interrogated by the guards until Hey, come
Hey, lazy bones. What are you still doing here? If you don't want to starve, then get yourselves over to the production zone.
First post. Just unsubbed from a depression sub. Yep, it's just too much people saying they're gonna end themselves. Hello, it is the morning. Give me my welfare meal. Oh yeah, let me just... Oh yeah, I haven't checked my wishes. Let me just... 12k primos, 28 limiteds, 54 standard. Oh yeah, this is the downward elevator. I literally care so little about the Fortress of Meropide. I forgot where everything was. R/Plants versus zombies. People getting hard over to Sunflower.
I still have a lot to do at the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back?
Hey! It's time for person everyone hates.
Ah, you must be the...
Yep, we just arrived yesterday and...
Don't interrupt me when I'm speaking.
Yes, sir.
Listen carefully to my instructions. Working around these machines can be very dangerous. Anyway, the Fortress of Meropide doesn't want to lose a...
Got it.
Your job is to use the machine over there to process... Watch carefully, and make sure you step on the pedal at the right time. If the machine gets jammed... Here, bring me the process widgets, and I'll give you...
Place the widget.
Once the widget is hot enough to blow, jump. So if the machine gets jammed, you just need to attack it to fix the problem.
Bonk. Stop. One.
Huh. This one is... tall. Alright, I'll pass you for now.
Paimon's exhausted. He probably just finished up his work, too.
Keep looking for the homosexual. Oh great, it's literally just back into production zone. Of course it's back into production zone. Why wouldn't it be back into production zone? It's always there, because fuck you, fish. You thought they were in the same zone as you? Nah, you're going all the way back down to production zone. Like the good fucking slut for Meropide you are. God, I fucking hate the Fortress of Meropide. I want whoever thought this whole prison storyline was a good fucking idea to die. I can't take it. I hate the Fortress of Meropide.
Lenny? Mr. Magician? Where are you? Oh, this had better not be some disappearing act. He doesn't seem to be around here.
Go to the production zone.
Somewhere else.
Oh? You scare so easily now? Is there something worrying you these days?
You...
Sorry.
Oh, Lynette!
Damn.
You're here too!
That's right.
It's not just...
Oh, you mean that diver from the House of the Heart? Now hurry up and tell us.
Sadly, even the teeniest of...
And then...
Next,
My brother was charged with theft, and I was charged as his accomplice.
It really isn't that bad.
Yep, we should be released.
In terms of the magic...
Leave it to Lenny to magic himself.
Indeed. So I don't plan on keeping anything from you. We were instructed by the father of our house that...
Told you so.
As for what
Yawn.
we're investigating, some even say that the entire fortress, the House of the Heart, but recently, we believe that this is a direct provocation, and it's the reason why we came here. Father has somehow managed to confirm that Focalors...
Huh?
Father has her ways.
It was this information that led us to suspect that Fontaine's...
So it's all about...
Well, that's...
Bingo! The name has been a... Traveler, are we allowed to tell them?
You don't need to
Yeah.
worry too much. Father used this situation as a...
Sometimes you need an excuse to do.
Of course, it's not...
Is it just Paimon? Or does it feel like...
I wouldn't go that far. Father just has different standards than... Even though we have different objectives, we're... As you know, the House of the Hearth has many reasons to seek the Gnosis.
See,
Yawn.
I told you.
Is that so?
Lenny seems to be thinking...
Of course he is. Lenny has been looking forward to it, or I should say,
Lynette, just tell them
it's okay to open up a little.
I was prepared. Since Lynette and I, most people just clammed up and wouldn't talk. You should be aware of...
A forbidden?
Good. That's the most... Oh, look at the...
Oh, that's just what Paimon wanted to hear!
God help me, I can't take it anymore. I hate the Fortress of Meropide. I hate the Fortress of Meropide. I hate the Fortress of Meropide. You know what, screw it. I'm dividing this act into two. Dividing the Fortress of Meropide into more parts, because I physically can't take doing this for more than an hour at this current time.
Oh, he wasn't... forget about it then. But life here doesn't seem...
You think so, mate? If I had a coupon, seems you fishies still haven't learned your lessons from your life up. If you
Kill
take things at face
yourself.
value, then by the time you reach a dead end, I like your attitude. Everyone's been telling you to just what they don't tell you is the truth is,
Huh?
not everyone knows about.
Really?
Of course.
Oh, you mean that if there really are hidden rules... in that case...
Tell us the rule.
Come on, mate.
Paimon understands...
Yeah, I know. Moreover, you're new fish. Freshly caught. And complete. I'm usually around the
Rag and bonin'.
He left. Just like that. Huh. Yeah.
I wonder when we're gonna get our first Natlan bow character.
We don't have any...
We have a Catalyst, Polearm, Claymore, and Sword. Literally all we have left is a bow. Gotta go up here.
So Paimon just confirmed with the guards that our shift is... But it seems like most of the other inmates choose to continue... Oh, and they also said that you can use coupons to skip work in the morning and free up your time. They weren't kidding. Nighty-night, Traveler. Paimon hopes...
Time for child vision fuckery. Who's getting the devious back shots? He remembered.
Are you awake,
No.
Traveler?
Like, comment, subscribe. See y'all next time
You seem to have
for
something
more
on your
Fortress of
mind.
Meropide
Did you
torture.
dream